That's right, Oliver. We're expecting the judges to start reading out those verdicts at 9:30 here in the courtroom in Avignon. Five judges who have been in deliberation since Monday after we heard the last words of Dominique Pelicot and the 50 other men who stand alongside him. This could last somewhere through to the later morning. We're not exactly sure how long it will take. Obviously, we can't imagine, the 51 verdicts and potential sentences to be read out by those judges. As you said, the maximum sentence of 20 years for aggravated rape has been demanded by public prosecutors for Dominique Pelicot, Gisèle Pelicot's former husband, and it's a range of between 4 to 18 years for either aggravated rape or sexual assault for the other 50 men who stand at trial alongside him. We're expecting to see around 100 police officers in the courtroom whilst those verdicts are read out, because currently 1/3 of the men on trial are in police custody, but the rest of those men are free in the meantime. They're free men in the meantime, and they, as we understand, if they are found guilty, will be taken into detention immediately by those police officers.
And can you describe for us the atmosphere outside the court there? It's been a case that has attracted a huge amount of public attention.
That's right, Oliver, a huge amount of attention. And even just walking here to the courthouse in Avignon, about a 15-minute walk for us, you can see many messages of support that have popped up overnight for Gisèle Pelicot. Just here opposite the courthouse, there is a massive banner saying, "Merci, Gisèle." Thank you, Gisèle. We've seen several other messages as feminist groups have come to Avignon and have put those messages up overnight for the grandmother. And I don't know if you can potentially make out behind me, but behind the court house, which is yet to have opened, there is already a crowd of people, which is just really testament to how much attention this trial has attracted. Many journalists, in fact, there is nearly 190 media outlets accredited for this trial, 80 of which are foreign press. There's also, of course, members of the public. Members of the public have been attending this trial since the very beginning to applaud Gisèle Pelicot and support her. There are already dozens of people standing outside the courthouse right now waiting for it to open before that verdict.
And Gisèle Pelicot has found herself an accidental feminist heroine, mainly due to her ordeal and also her bravery during the trial. In what way might this case change attitudes towards sexual violence in France?
Well, obviously, a lot of people have been discussing this, and it's ignited a real debate here in France, as Gisèle Pelicot being this kind of reluctant feminist icon after waiving her anonymity. She says that she wanted the shame to shift from the victim to the perpetrator. She's also said that she really wants to highlight the issue of drug-induced rapes, which is a little-known issue here in France, and all of her decisions to have waived her anonymity and to stand up, as you said, in trial to those suspects has really gained her a lot of admiration here, not just in France, but across the world. I think this case speaks to a lot of ordinary French women, because it's just it involves a lot of ordinary people. It's not like the Me Too movement of a few years ago. This is a very ordinary case, as a lot of people have been dubbing it, involving ordinary men. There is a range of ages from 27 to 74. They have all kinds of different professions. They're from all different walks of life, and the poise that Gisèle Pelicot has had throughout this trial. She has attended here every day. She didn't have to, has gained her a lot of respect. And every day, women, mainly women, have been coming to this courtroom in Avignon to applaud her, to offer her bouquets of flowers, sometimes kisses on the cheek, to speak to her and give messages of support. So I think this is a trial that has really resonated with a lot of people here in France and obviously also across the world.
Thank you very much for that, Selina Sykes, who will be covering that trial and the verdict in Avignon today.